Okay, here we are. We've come full circle back to where I started. For those of you who have been following along my journey, you know that the first song I listened to was Odysseus from this saga, from the Ithaca saga. And I had no idea what was going on. I just thought, this is super violent. What's this show about? And now I'm coming back to it with a whole different understanding of the story. And I'm so excited about this. And I'm also a little sad. To be honest, I was thinking of working on this a little bit earlier in the week, but I've just been a little bummed about finishing it, But that being said, I feel like this show has really awakened something in me for this channel. I really hadn't been doing very much musical theater outside of a couple Wicked reactions I did. And I have a lot of musical theater background, so I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of waking that up in me a little bit. And I've already started to react to Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. I'm going to be going into more of that stuff. A lot of it gets blocked when I put it up on YouTube, so I'm going to be putting it up over on Patreon. I have a lot more stuff. I have an epic collection over there on Patreon. And as you guys know, as music reactors and vocal coach reactors, we don't make any money on YouTube from the reactions we do, because all of the ad revenue for the reactions we do, they go back to the artist. So I have no problem with that. That means this whole series has been generating money for Jorge. It just means that, the support you guys give me over on Patreon means even more for me. So thank you so much to those of you who have been joining me over on Patreon. It's been a lot of fun getting your insight, and I'm going to keep things going here. I love the idea of having some listening parties. We'll listen through. I want to listen to Jorge's party next. I think we'll do that over on Patreon, the one where everybody's sitting around. Like, I want to see the cast sitting around and get the whole vibe of that. So we're going to be doing that probably next week on Patreon. And I'm going to keep breaking things out. I have a bunch of these deep dives over here for several of the songs. I kind of feel like I could do all 40 songs. I don't know. It'd be fun to get a little further into them. But anyway, last thing to tell you about, I'm a vocal coach. My name's Tim. I've been teaching for the last 25 years here in the Manhattan, tri-state, Philadelphia area. Here's my awesome team that teaches with me. If you're looking for a vocal coach out here, hit us up. We do in-person out here, but we have students online all over the world. All the links to all that stuff are down in the description. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. It's time to get going. First song in the saga is The Challenge. And we're going for Hamina for this one, okay? Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's bittersweet, but I'm excited to see, because I know that things like Odysseus is coming home. All right, here we go.
I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear the crown. I said I would choose as soon as I weave this shroud. They don't know that every night I unthread all the work I've done, 'cause I'd rather lie than allow them to think they've won, though I never thought that I'd resort to this. Just know I'll be here, but I don't know how much longer I'll last since we saw that storm. And though it was so close to our kingdom, it was far from the norm. Unless, oh, could it be some kind of sign?
Oh, that melody.
The world is all about to change. Is it finally time for the challenge I arranged? Though I never thought
I like that melody.
it would come to this. Just know I'll be here buying you time.
Time to be the man.
Buying you time.
Time to be the man of the house.
Whoever can string my husband's own bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will true. 'Cause I'd rather die.
Oh, I love that melody there.
Than grow old without the best of you. So I never thought
Wow.
that these would be the lengths we go for love. I would not have it any other way. And though I never thought that it would end like this, just know I'll be here waiting, 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 waiting.
Oh, oh, that was so sweet. What a beautiful melody. What a great performance, right? Oh, she's fantastic. So this is like the first time that we've really, like, this is like Penelope's lament kind of, or Penelope's big song. She sang early on in a couple things, right? And this is like her big sing. Oh, this is so beautiful. That melody. Wow, it's Jorge. I say it every song, and you guys are sick of hearing it, I'm sure, but like every melody is catchy. Every single one. Dude, wow. Okay, let's go back and listen to this one a little bit here. Oh, this was so sweet. Penelope. Those strings are beautiful. This opening is beautiful, beautiful.
I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear the crown. I said I would choose as soon as I weave this shroud.
So now she's down in the lower part of her voice here. She's, almost more in a sort of, this feels a little poppy here, like a little bit like a pop song kind of, at least in the way that it's opening here. We've got the guitar, dun, 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 da, 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 boom, 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 boom. Kind of that acoustic strummy with the strings. Very organic sounding. Yeah, so she's in kind of a mix. When we talk about a mix is mixing the metallic sound the voice can make. I know I'm Mr. Somebody left a comment, called me Mr. Bop 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 Man, because I go bop 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 when I'm doing the brassy thing. Fine, I am Mr. Bop 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 Man from now on. Maybe I'll change my channel name. So yeah, the bop bops, the brassiness, the windiness, the grit. Notice what she's in here.
I said I would choose as soon as.
So notice it's not quite pure belty. Ba 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 ba. She's not in that brassy tone fully, right? But she's also not in her pure head voice. She's not ooh. She's somewhere in the middle. That's mixing. Mixing isn't just about going like, how do I get from a belty note to a head voicey note or a falsetto note for guys. By the way, falsetto and for men and head voice for women, it's like the same vocal function between us. It's just the light mechanism of the voice. And in this in this breathy, like you can hear right here, it's not quite one or the other. And mixing is not just about how to get between those sounds, it's also about setting your voice in a setting between those two for a sound. Like I'm like meh. I'm in like a mix of brass and wind, like maybe 50-50. Meh. I'm still in a mix of brass and wind, but a little more brassy than I was on the last one. Meh, meh. There, that's a better one. Meh. See, that's a little more wind than brass. Right? So mixing can be inside of a tone. So what's her mix here?
I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear the crown.
I'd say that's pretty 50-50. I hear a little bit of the chest voicey brassiness, but I also hear the wind. It's like right in the middle.
I said I would choose as soon as I weave this shroud.
Hear the air in there a little bit?
They don't know that every night
I love that melody
I
there.
unthread all the work I've done, 'cause I'd rather lie than allow them to think they've won, though
love that part. I think she does that same melody shape later on, and she belts it. Though I never...
Then allow them to think they've won, though I never thought that I'd resort to this.
So right there, she was, though in her more chesty mix, though I... And then she flipped into more of a head voice as she jumped up. Did you notice that? So what I call in my studio, I call that vertical mixing. And that is where you're coordinating from one note to the other how to balance how much, brass versus wind you have. Brass, wind, that's what she did right there, right? Vertical mixing as opposed to horizontal mixing. Ba, 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 ba. That's horizontal mixing, right?
Then allow them to think they've won, though I never
Beautiful.
thought that I'd resort to this. Just know I'll be here, but I don't know how much longer I'll last since we saw that storm.
I like that change of intensity there. Boom, boom, right?
And though it was so close to our kingdom, it was far from the norm.
So she's talking about the Poseidon storm. So she saw the storm. And she thought it was a sign of something coming. Cool, right?
Unless, oh, could it be some kind of sign?
I love those held belty, like, that comes up several times in the song. There's some kind of sign. Da, 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 da. Oh, I like that sustaining.
Could it be some kind of sign?
Oh, I love that.
The world is all about to change. Is it finally time?
That's a good hook, Jorge. Good hook. It's catchy. I got a little goosebumpy just hearing it again.
For the challenge I arranged, though I never thought that it would come
To this.
Just know I'll be here buying you time.
Yeah.
Time to be the man.
Buying you time.
Oh, I love that riff right there. What are the notes here? Hold on.
Buying you time.
She does like a quick little trill on the top there that's really hard to do. That was very good.
Buying you time.
So she goes da da da. That little ba da da da. Ooh. That's a cool little riff. I'm sorry, I gotta hear it one more time.
Buying you time.
Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Or anyway, I like little fast trills. Really good. She's good.
Time to be the man of the house.
Whoever can string my husband's own bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will be the new king.
Notice how she's putting off her vibrato, and it comes in here and there. Ba 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 ba. It's just ba ba. She'll have just a little bit at the end of long-held notes and phrases.
Sit down at the throne and rule
Oh, she
with
had a little bit on that top one. Da 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 da. Do you hear that?
me. Will be the new king. Sit down at the throne and
Beautiful.
rule with me as his queen.
This song is really hard to sing. Have any of you tried it yet? The reason it's so hard is because it's all over the place, mixing-wise. She goes up and she belts sometimes. She goes up into her head mix sometimes. Sometimes she has a little more openness in the back. And then she belts by the end. This song's tricky. Yeah, it's like, have you ever listened to Light in the Piazza, the title song from that show? Oh my God, that song is so hard. That's one of the songs I throw at my musical theater students as kind of like a rite of passage. And it's like, if you can figure out the mixing in Light in the Piazza from Light in the Piazza, you have figured out musical theater mixing. And this song has some of those same elements in it. It's not quite as hard as Light in the Piazza, but this is a great study for those of you studying mixing in musical theater.
Let the arrows fly.
There's that melody again.
Once you know that you're
Did you notice how light she was there, though?
the arrows fly. once you know that your aim is true. 'Cause I'd rather
I like that piano.
die than grow old without the best of
Belts
you.
here now.
So I never thought that these would be the lengths we go for.
Oh, look at this. I like this little, the animatics here of him with the shield and the red swords and the smile. It's beautiful. Yeah, good job, Hamina. Let's listen now. Now she does that that same melody, but now she's belting it instead of mixing it into her head mix like she was earlier.
Then grow old without the best of you. So I never
Yeah.
thought that these would be the lengths we go for love. I would not have it any other way. And though I never thought
Beautiful.
that it would end like this.
Listen to that one. You hear that mix? And though I never... When she goes up to that one right there, she's not quite as released in her head. She keeps a little bit more of her... In voice, we call it TA dominance. TA is thyroarytenoid dominance is what it stands for. And that's the muscle that with the vocal folds, the part of the vocal folds that causes the brassy beltiness to come into the voice. And when you're mixing, you're kind of negotiating how much of that you hold on to or not. And she had a little bit more chest in the mix. Not a lot. She wasn't belting it, but it's just a little bit more. And I'm bringing this up so that you can get a sense for the subtlety of mixing. Right there. See, it had a little more bite on it than the jumping up that she did earlier in the song, right? Hear that?
Thought that it would end like this.
Oh,
Just know I'll be here.
beautiful song.
Waiting.
Now we change. Different tempo, right? 1, 2, 3. So we change tempo, right? Much slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. She's beautiful. What a gorgeous voice. Let's see, does it say who she is? Well, I'm going to get into this more over as we start deep diving more as things go on. I'm going to, I want to get to know these singers, and I'll probably interview some of them too on the channel. Like, this is just too cool, right? She's wonderful. She's absolutely wonderful. Okay, that was the challenge, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get through this if I go this long. 18 minutes we're already in. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep going. Hold Them Down. This is Hold Them Down, and we are going to Mr. Gameron here. Gameron or Gameron. Yeah, okay, here we go. Hold Them Down. Oh, and yeah, is this a different... Yeah, this is one where it's like, I've never seen one like this one before. I remember when I clicked on it, it's like almost a different style of animatic, so cool. It looks like it didn't come out too long ago. I think it was like a few weeks old or something, maybe. Yeah, 3 weeks old. So, and it has 1.5 million views already after 3 weeks. So this is, people are liking this one. So, okay, here we go. Hold Them Down.
Whoever can string the old king's flow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will be the new king, sit down at the throne, Penelope as his queen. Where is he? Where is the man who can string this bow?
Screw this competition, we've been here for hours. None of us can string this, we don't have the power. Screw this damn challenge, no more delays.
Wow, cool.
Can't you guys see we're being played? This is how they hold us down while the throne gets colder.
Hold us down
while we slowly age. Hold us down while the boy gets bolder. Where in the hell is our pride and our rage? Here and now there's a chance for action.
here and now.
We can take control. Here and now, burn it down to ashes. Channel the fire inside your soul.
Yeah, great.
Haven't you noticed? noticed who's missing? Don't you know the prince is not around? I heard he's on a diplomatic mission, and I heard today he comes back to town. So I say we gather near the beaches, I say we wait till he arrives. Then when he docks his ship we can breach it. Let us leave now, today we can strike it. Hold him down till the boy stops shaking. Hold him down while I slit his throat. Hold him down while I slowly break his pride, his trust, his faith, and his bones.
Wow.
To tiny pieces in the great below. When the crown wonders where the prince is, only the ocean and I will know. And when the deed is done, the queen will have no one to stop us from breaking her bedroom door, stop us from taking her love and more. And then we'll hold her down while her gate is open.
What?
Hold her down while I get a taste. Hold her down while we share her spoils. I will not let any part go to waste. Here and now there's a chance for action. Here and now we can take control. Channel the fire inside your soul and hold him down. Hold him down. Hold him down. Hold him down. Hold him down.
Wow.
Hold him down. Channel the fire inside your soul.
What? Whoa! Wow! What just happened there? Wait, where did we go? What just happened? He got killed at the end? Who killed him? Wait a minute. Is our boy back? Did he sneak in and hear all of that? What happened? Oh my God! Oh my God, this song, holy crap. This song was really heavy. Wow. We're like murder, rape, body mutilation, like, whoa. Heavy, heavy, heavy. It's so interesting now. I'm starting to remember Odysseus a little bit, that it was just a lot of murder. And I think that's the next one, isn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And then we just ended this one with an arrow in the neck of, who's the singer? Whoever the suitor is, the leader one with the red eyes. He's gone. So either it was Telemachus or Odysseus that did it. I'm assuming that Odysseus is home, right? Oh my God! It's funny. I don't remember. I can't remember. Well, obviously, it's got to be Odysseus. The name of the next song is Odysseus. So Odysseus is good. Oh my God, I can't wait to hear this next one. All right, let's break this down a little bit. There were some cool vocal things in Hold Them Down. That was really cool. He's awesome. Like, had some nice grit, false chord activated grit on his tone here. We're going to break that down.
Whoever can string the old king's bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly.
What's really interesting is this melody here. It's got a da 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 da, and it's got this warm sort of male chorus sound to it, which it almost feels like sort of sweet a little bit, right? It doesn't feel like we're about to plot rape and murder for the the way that they're singing. It's like a little, they're not menacing or anything like they're about to, I guess. Well, at least the one guy was menacing, right?
Will be the new king, sit down at the throne, Penelope.
It's beautiful. Like, that's really beautiful. Like, the depth, their voices sound great there.
Where is he? Where is the man who can string this bow?
I like that little ooh. That's good.
Where is the man who can string this bow?
Yeah.
Screw this competition. We've been here for hours.
Listen to the depth in his tone and so he's really what I call off your voice. Screw this competition. He's in the kind of his sort of scratchy husky voice. So he's got false chord grit, which we get through cinching. Good, let's go. And just kind of play with trying to hold your breath and then just let a little sound out. Like I'm trying to talk and hold my breath. You can feel that it starts vibrating extra stuff in your throat.
Screw this competition. We've been here for hours.
So he doesn't have a lot of it on. I was demonstrating a lot more. I was like, screw this guy. Like, that's a lot of it. Screw this competition. That's a little bit of it, right? So it's a variable thing, how much grit you put on your voice.
None of us can string this. We don't have the power. Screw this damn challenge. No more delay.
Notice how sometimes he bites the tone a little more. No more delay. No more delay. He's kind of brassy and then husky in and out of his brass wind stuff.
We don't have the power. Screw this damn challenge. No more delays.
Right there. Hear that?
Can't you guys see we're being played? This is how they hold.
He's great. He's got very dramatic, we're being played. You can sing quiet sometimes, but have a lot of intensity in your voice. Something I work on a lot with students. It's like a lot of times what will happen is when you're... when you do get quiet, you unconsciously get lazy with your mouth. But there are lots of times, especially in musical theater, where you're going to have this tone, this introspective tone, but you need to have drama in your mouth, the way it's moving, so it doesn't just get lazy sounding. You know, he's got a lot of snappy drama in the way he's forming the syllables and consonants here.
Can't you guys see we're being played?
Can't you guys? Can't you guys? He's not, can't you guys hear what's being played? We're being played. You notice there's snappiness to his diction. You really need to have that going if you want to be a musical theater singer. It's super important. To have that distinction, you've got to be able to turn it on for musical theater and turn it off if you want to sing pop music, because we don't have that level of articulation and enunciation in pop music typically.
This is how they hold us down while the throne gets colder. Hold us down while we slowly hold us down while the boy gets bolder.
I like that little hold us down. He does like a little yodel flip there.
Slowly hold us down while the boy gets bolder.
That was good.
Where in the hell is our pride and our rage?
Hear how he got brassier there, more bite in his tone as he got more angry. And then we had a little bit of false chord activation in that tone. False chord activation is achieved through the act of compression. Compression is cinching the pharynx. You bring the mucosal membranes in on the side walls of your inner throat into the stream of air, as I've been talking about.
Boy gets bolder. Where in the hell is our pride and our rage?
There's a little bit of grit on that note, right?
Here and now, there's a chance for action. Here and now, we can take control.
Nice vibrato on the ends of the phrases. Beautiful.
For action. Here and now, we can take control.
Hear that?
Here and now, burn it down to ashes. Channel the fire inside your soul.
Yeah.
Haven't you noticed who's missing? Don't you know the prince is not around? I heard he's on a diplomatic mission.
Ba, 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 ba. Great little melody.
Don't you know the prince is not around? I heard he's on a diplomatic mission. And I heard today he comes back to town.
Nice bite in his voice. A lot of bite.
So I say we gather near the beaches. I say we wait till he arrives. Then when he docks his ship, we can breach it. Let us leave now. Today we can strike it.
Yeah!
If we can breach it, let us leave now. Today we can strike it.
Wow.
Hold him down till the boy stops
So good.
shaking. Hold him down.
Notice how much he's pulled energy out of his voice. This part is so messed up and trippy. Oh my God.
I slit his throat. Hold him down while I slowly break his pride, his trust, his faith, and his bones.
Yeah! So there was more of that false chord grit there. And really, the thing about that is, that sound, it doesn't hurt your voice at all when you do it right. When you try to do it the wrong way, it causes irritation, okay? It's not that it's necessarily going to blow out your voice, but it just, your body goes, dude, don't do it like that. It's like it starts really feeling uncomfortable. He sounds great here. This grit is really good.
His pride, his trust, his faith, and his bones. Tiny pieces.
The image of these, like the body parts flying by, the little sort of puppety parts. Thank God they're puppety parts, right? Oh, puppety parts.
When the crown wonders where the prince is, only the ocean and I will know.
By the way, this animatic is really cool. I like the style, like the almost like action figures that kind of are acting it out. I wonder how he did that, or she did, or Mr. Gamerise, he did, I guess.
And when the deed is done, the queen will have no one to stop us from breaking her bedroom door, stop us from taking her love and more.
He is great.
And then we'll hold her down. Alligator.
I can almost now. This part's almost too much for me to even watch.
Hold her down. While we share her spoils, I will not let any part go to waste.
Oh.
Here and now there's a chance for
action.
Yeah. Hear that grit?
Take control.
I love that little riff of it. That was really good.
Take control.
Little bluesy note. Good.
Channel the fire inside your soul and hold him down. Hold him down.
Wow.
Hold him down. Hold him down.
Wow.
Hold him down. Channel the fire inside your soul.
Oh my God. I didn't notice the first time because I was so shocked by that. But the squishy noise, it's so gross. The squishy noise the arrow makes, listen. Oh.
Channel the fire inside your soul.
Oh. I know, that's super gross, but I couldn't help but think about it. Oh my God. Okay. Here we go. Odysseus. This is going to be fun. So the first time I even listened to it, I listened to just the CD one. I didn't see the animatic, so that made it even weirder. So this will be the first time that I see an Odysseus animatic. Okay. Here we go. This is going to be fun.
For 20 years I've suffered every punishment and pain, from the wrath of gods and monsters to the screams of comrades slain. I come back and find my palace desecrated, sacked like Troy. Worst of all, I hear you dare to touch my wife and hurt my boy.
Oh, he did hear it.
I have had enough.
Ho, ho, ho! Odysseus, here we go. Uh-oh. By the way, this is Duvet Box.
In the heat of battle at the edge of the unknown, somewhere in the shadows lurks an agile, deadly foe. We have the advantage, we've the numbers and the might.
Right.
You don't understand it, this man plans for every fight.
Oh my God!
Where is he? Where is he? Keep your head down, he's aiming for the torches. Our weapons, they're missing. He's using the darkness to hide his approaches.
We're empty-handed, up against an archer. Our only chance is to strike him in the darkness.
We know these odds, the odds can't be tilted.
You don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Oh, King, our leader is dead. You've destroyed the serpent's head. Now the rest of us are
Unplug my
no
headphones.
longer a threat. Oh, King, forgive us instead, so that no more blood is shed. Let's have open arms instead.
No.
Oh my God.
cunning than I assumed. While we were busy plotting, he hid our weapons inside this room.
I find it hard to believe that the sharpest of kings left his armory unlocked.
So what? Now that we have armed ourselves, let's make the bastard rot.
Behind you!
Athena! Athena's here! We've got the quick music thing. That's
around those weapons.
Is that Telemachus?
And I ensure you'll be spared.
After seeing what the king will do to us, we wouldn't dare.
I don't want to hurt you, but trust me, I've come prepared.
Your very presence is doomed the king, young prince. We don't fight fair.
Oh, it is Telemachus.
Brothers, we got company, and he's made a great mistake. Left the weapons room unlocked, and now they're ours to take. Brothers, come and arm yourselves.
Yeah, I like his grit.
We can still defeat the king if we all attack the prince.
Where is he? Where is he?
Capture him, he's our greatest chance.
Get off me! Get off me!
Fight till the prince can barely stand.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
Make the king obey our commands.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
'Cause if he won't, I'll break the kid's hands. Got him.
Mercy.
Oh.
Mercy. Mercy is long since drowned. It died to bring me home. And as long as you're around, my family's fate is left unknown. You plotted to kill my son. You planned to rape my wife. All of you are going to die.
Wow.
You filled my heart with hate. All of you who have done me wrong.
This will be your fate!
Wow. Wow. It is hilarious that that was my first song from the show that I heard. I mean, now putting it in context, how could it be that is the one I picked, you know? Like, so bizarre. I see you all said in that comments of it, like, what a weird one to start with. And I had no idea at the time. Now I do. Oh my God. So here's the thing I want to do with this one. I want to do a more of a deep dive analysis of this one because there are so many voices with different tone qualities in it. So many different male voices in this one that I feel it would really benefit to do like a deep dive because I would be like, okay, notice how much grit he has and how he's brassy here. Notice how this voice is a little bit like the last one and it's kind of, you know, there's a lot of like vocal stuff I would love to talk about from this one on a deeper, like a voice teacher-y technical level, because it's very interesting, the singing in this one, let alone the composition. And oh my God, Jorge at the end, he sounded so badass at the end. I'm sorry that when he gets in his menacing voice and I've been away for years and I'm going to kill everyone who's done me wrong. He's in that like his Batman voice. Yeah, Jorge's definitely got a good Batman voice in this one. All right, we're going to leave this one here. For those of you over on Patreon already, there will be a deep dive coming to this one soon. Oh my God. And maybe I'll pick another animatic too. I was a little unclear on sometimes on who was being killed and who, because then we had Telemachus appear and we had the Athena music. What's the deal with the Athena appearance here? You know, she came in when Telemachus came in. It was kind of hard to tell from the animatic, but I think that is what happened, right? Telemachus came in and then he was fighting. Then they caught him. And then Odysseus came in and was like, and Dad came in and was like, cut it out. Like, we're done, right? Oh my God. Wow. You know what's so weird, too, is it's so violent, and seeing it in cartoon form is kind of crazy, right? It reminds me a little bit of the Has-Been Hotel and the Hell of a Bus, which I said Haluva Bus, which I was kind of making fun of the name, but then I didn't mean it. It came out in my reaction. I said Haluva Bus. It's Hell of a Bus, obviously. But, you know, I was watching those shows. They're really dark. Like, I mean, they're funny. It's like adult dark comedy, basically, but it's like cartoon, but not for kids, you know? And this is definitely not for young kids, too. I mean, it's really heavy. Fast. So it makes me wonder about the staged version. Like I've been wondering that in the back of my mind the whole time watching these animatics, like how would we realize this on stage, you know? Very interesting. All right, here we go. I can't help but wonder. Okay, so we're kind of good to go, right? Odysseus has killed all the suitors. Isn't it time to meet Penelope? Do we get that finally, the reward of this? It's been forever. Oh, this is Hymena again. This is the Hymena.
Father?
They get to meet here.
Son. I'd have died to meet you. Thought about your name so much it hurts.
Beautiful tone.
For 20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't find the words. All my life I'd have died to know you. Days and nights I wish that I could show you. 20 years I never could outgrow you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't help but wonder what your world must be. If we're like each other, if I have your strength in me. All this time I've wondered if you'd embrace me as your own. 20 years I've wondered, for so long I felt alone. My son, look how much you've grown.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, my boy, sweetest joy I've known. 20 years ago I held you in my arms. How time has flown. Oh, used to say it'd make the storm clouds cry for you. Used to say it'd capture wind and sky for you. My arms prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has flown. I can only wonder what your world has been. Things you've had to suffer and the strength you hold within. All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own. 20 years we've wandered, but today you're not alone. Son, I'm finally home! Father, how I've longed to see you. To lay my cross, I'm home. Go, tell your mother I'm home. I'll be there in a moment.
Oh.
Of course.
What was that note?
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
Athena. Athena!
You were never one for hellos.
I can't help but wonder what this world could be if we all held each other with a bit more sympathy. I can't help but feel like I led you astray. What if there's a world where we don't have to live this way?
If that world exists, it's far away from here. It's one I'll have to miss, for it's far beyond my years. You might live forever, so you can make it be. But I've got one endeavor. There's a girl I have to see.
Very well.
Father, she's waiting for you.
She's waiting for you.
I can't help.
Oh, we've got one more. This is the final one where they get to meet again. Oh, let's listen back through this one more time. This song was so beautiful. Beautiful.
Father?
This guitar is perfect, isn't it?
Son?
This chord progression and the piano there. It's so beautiful. Perfect sound world for this moment in the show.
All my life I'd have died to meet you.
Think about his mix here. We've been talking about mix today. How much is he on the wind side versus the brass side here, tone-wise?
Thought about your name so much it hurts.
He's in the same setting the whole time. He hasn't gotten brassier or windier. He's in kind of a setting the whole time. What is it?
For 20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you.
That was different as he went up. He's in a middle mix there. We've got a little bit of the brass, da da da, but it's not pure brass. We've got a little bit of the wind. We've got that huskiness in his tone, but it's not pure wind. It's not, oh, that's pure wind, right? He's in the middle. Mixing is everything in musical theater. And it's
20
singing.
years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here.
You could hear that little flip when he went up into his falsetto. By the way, if you're a young guy and your falsetto is not solid yet, that's very normal. Around like 15, 16, 17-year-olds, it's not uncommon for you to have like a gap in your falsetto, and then you can make really high falsetto notes. As time goes on, you'll learn how to make your lower falsetto have more presence. There's some technical things you can do to help that, but it's very common. So if you're younger and you're following along with me, just be patient with your falsetto. It will likely come in more as you get older here.
I can't find the words. All my life I'd have died to know you. Days and nights I wish that I could show you. For 20 years I never could outgrow you. Oh, and now you're here.
That was hard vocally what he just did right there. He was belting. He got really pretty high in his chest voice with a belty tone. Then he flipped right out of it into his falsetto. Going from a high pressure sound to a low pressure sound is challenging, and especially to do it with pitch accuracy. And
I wish that I could show you. For 20 years I never could outgrow you. Oh, and now you're here.
Right, yeah. That's very good singing.
I can't help but wonder what your world must be.
I love his tone.
If we're like each other, if I have your strength in me. All this time I've wondered if you'd embrace me as your own.
Beautiful.
20 years I've wondered, for so long I felt alone.
So when you sing like that, one day, oh, ba, 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 you have to be really skilled to get to come from the falsetto back into your full voice and do it in a way where it's smooth, where you don't have this da 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 like this big gear switch. as you try to come back into your full voice or thickened voice or brassy voice or whatever. You know, it takes a lot of finesse on the voice. Da, 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 da. See, I switched back right there. Da, 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 da. So it's instead of da, 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 da. I didn't switch there. See?
Oh, my son, look how much you've grown.
Hear how Jorge has a little more space inside? Oh, my son. He's still got the husky breathiness. Oh, my son. But there's a little more hollowness in his throat.
Oh, my son, look how much you've grown. Oh, my boy, sweetest joy I've known.
Oh, I love that little no. Beautiful.
20 years ago, I held you in my arms. How time has flown.
Isn't that the melody of the da, da, da? That's the melody from when he was a baby, right? Yeah, that's the melody. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
it's been like a million years since I listened to that one.
Used to say it'd make the storm clouds cry for you.
So beautiful.
Used to say it.
When those strings come in right there, oh, what a great arrangement choice.
Oh,
right here.
Used to say it'd make the storm clouds cry for you. Used to say it'd capture wind and sky for you.
You hear that beautiful counter melody in the strings? Die for
Used to say it'd capture wind and sky for you. Held you in my arms, prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has flown. I can only wonder what your world has been, things you've had to suffer, and the strength you hold within. All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own. 20 years we've wandered, but today you're not alone. My son, I'm finally home.
I look at the translate. I love the little crying emoji. That's so cute. And this is that moment right there is epic. Well titled.
20 years we've wandered, but today you're not alone.
Here it is.
My son, I'm finally home.
The piano's so beautiful here. It's animatic.
I've longed to see you. To lay my cross. I'm home.
I love Jorge's upper register.
Go. Tell your mother I'm home. I'll be there in a moment.
Aww.
Of course.
Oh. You got to walk by just step over the dead bodies to go tell your mom I'm home, okay? You know? Oh my God.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
This was cool.
You were never one for hellos.
I can't help but wonder what this world could be if we all held each other with a bit more empathy. I can't help but feel like I led you astray. What if there's a world where we don't have to live this way?
If that world exists.
By the way, her singing, beautiful. Like, you know, I've talked about her singing before. She's so good. You know, she's doing her musical thing. She's very fluent at, you know, chest voice, head voice, her vertical mixing stuff. And she has a head voice as opposed to some of the head voice we've heard in the show that has still some breathiness in it. Her head voice has a little more focus and ringiness to it. More like, sort of like theatrically trained vocal placement as we do it. Beautiful singing.
If that world exists, it's far away from here. It's one I'll have to miss, for it's far beyond my years. You might live forever, so you can make it be. But I've got one endeavor. There's a girl I have to see.
Yeah, leave me alone. I haven't seen my wife in 20 years. All these distractions. Well. She's like... Gives her a big hug.
Father, she's waiting for you.
Okay. This is it. This is the last one. Okay, I'm going to stop there. See you guys next time. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, wow. I can't believe we're at the last song. I have to see them meet, though. I got to hear how Jorge did this. Okay, we are using for this one Naya Tayan or Tian, Naya Tayan, I guess is how you'd say the name. We're using, I guess, her animatic. Okay, here we go. This is Would You Fall in Love With Me Again, the final song from Epic the Musical.
Penelope.
Is it you? Have my prayers been answered? Is it really you standing there? Or am I dreaming once more? You look different. Your eyes look tired. Your frame is lighter. Your smile torn. Is it really you, my love?
I am not the man you fell in love with. I am not the man you once adored. I am not your kind and gentle husband. And I am not the love you knew before. Would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done?
It's got goosebumps.
The things I cannot change. Would you love me all the same? I know that you've been waiting for love.
What kinds of things did you do?
Don't ask that. You know.
Left a trail of red on every island. As I traded friends like objects I could use. Hurt more lives than I can count on my hands. But all of that was to bring me back to you. So tell me, would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done? The things I can't undo. I am not the man you knew. I know that you've been waiting.
If that's true, could you do me a favor? Just a moment of labor that would bring me some peace. See that wedding bed, could you carry it over? Lift it high on your shoulders and take it far away from here.
How could you say this? I had built that wedding bed with my blood and sweat. Carved it into the olive tree where we first met. A symbol of our love everlasting. Do you realize what you have asked me? The only way to move it is to cut it from its roots.
Only my husband knew that, so I guess that makes him you.
Okay.
Penelope.
I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how or when, no matter how long it's been. You're mine. Don't tell me you're not the same person. You're always my husband, and I've been waiting, waiting,
Penelope.
waiting, waiting.
Penelope.
Wow.
For you.
They're back together! Oh, full goosebumps. Let's see.
How long has it been?
20 years.
I love you.
Major chord at the end. Oh.
600.
Wait, that was it? Oh my God! Oh. That was very satisfying. That was a great ending. I was hoping that the ending was going to be worthy of this show. And I have to say, this might be one of my favorite vocal performances, the last song. Jorge really went all out on that one. From the vocal range to the intensity of passion. And oh my God, that singing was so beautiful. Okay. I'm going to save that one too to do a deep dive on because there's a lot. Then she's going up crazy high. I want to break down some of the work she was doing in her upper registers there. Figure out what pitch she was at. She was up on like Fs, I think. That was, or at least close to that, I think. Anyway, oh my God, the story. I am just so blown away by this. What a crazy experience this has been. Oh, I can't wait for what's happening next with this. And I'm so grateful to have this channel where I could, I hope that I've exposed it to a few more people who could, have an experience with this show who maybe hadn't seen it because I put it up on the channel. I'm so grateful that I get to do that with this channel and, celebrate amazing music and also connect with awesome people. Like it's this community who are fans of Epic, the Winions, I guess, are just, you all are lovely, lovely human beings. And I've been having a blast getting to know you and also having encouragement from you on the next things we're going to listen to together. I know some of you will probably just be here for Epic and you just wanted to get your fix of Epic. And I'm grateful to have you here. There are some of you though that want to keep going with me and exploring more music and also exploring more stuff around Epic as it comes out. Like I said, I want to watch the Jorge stuff and I also want to break down more songs out of the show. Like I've got 2 more that I'll put up over on Patreon for you, all from this saga. And I'm happy to, a lot of people over on Patreon, they'll request songs and stuff too. And I'll do things based off of the request. So, so beautiful. What a powerful experience. I just feel so, I just feel really like I've been on an amazing journey with you all, and I'm thankful for that. So if you haven't subscribed, stay up to date. Lots more coming and lots more musical theater stuff to listen to. I love recommendations of other musicals for me to check out, so please let me know those down also in the comments, okay? All right, sending you all so much love. This has been fun. I can't wait to keep it going with you all. More to come, but that was an amazing experience. All right, I'll see you all soon. Cheers.